Welcome to Revenant, a fast-paced FPS RPG shooter set in the Cyberpunk Singapore. In this game, you'll be combining visceral gunplay, RPG progression, and Souls-like combat to give you the definitive FPS experience. Like all FPS shooters, the main feature of the game are the weapons. The game will have 7 different weapons in total for you to try out. Starting with the pistol, a beginner-friendly gun to get you started in the fight. Next, you'll be unlocking the heavy assault rifle, a reliable fully automatic weapon to spray enemies down. Up next is the energy rifle, a slow but rewarding gun that deals high damage. It's great for dealing damage to tanks. We also have a rocket launcher, shooting explosive projectiles that damage enemies within its radius. This weapon is made for crowd control, wiping out hordes of enemies in an instant. A staple of the arsenal, the shotgun obliterates enemies in close range, dealing high amounts of damage in a spread. The minigun is a devastating fully automatic gun that winds up its fire rate over time, increasing its damage per second to dangerous levels. It's best for mowing down enemies while switching between targets, especially tanks. Last but not least, the Exo Katana is the most crucial weapon, as it can deal close range damage, parry fatal attacks, and obtain supplies like ammo, health, and shields. Players will have to incorporate the katana melee in their gameplay to flourish through the levels. Classes provide unique advantages that support different playstyles, mainly combat, defense, and movement playstyles. The 3 classes are the Revenant. Unleash an explosive concussive blast in a cone forward, dealing high damage and staggering enemies. The Siphoner. Throw a bioelectric spear that pierces enemies and stuns them, while it siphons health over time. The Phantom. Teleport a short distance in any direction, leaving behind a holographic decoy that draws enemy attention. Each class comes with a unique set of upgrades to improve and change the way you play the game. I'll now be sharing about the enemies of our game. The enemies are non-sentient AI being controlled through the mainframe. There are a total of 6 enemies. The first being the Striker, a basic enemy which strikes you when nearby. The Drone, which can shoot projectiles at you from a distance. The Ravager, a swift and brutal tank that can jump on you from a distance. The Juggernaut, a slow but tanky enemy that shoots multiple projectiles at a time. If you get too close, it will spray you down with flames. The Martyr, a speedy and deadly RC explosive car that detonates when nearby. And last of course is Dr. Marcus Vole, the final boss. He performs devastating chain attacks and shoots you with high-speed projectiles, making him the most formidable enemy. And don't be fooled, he has a second phase with more aggressive attacks, so watch out for that. The game will feature 5 chapters, introducing you to 4 unique environments and 3 main combat zones. In the first chapter, you must escape the underground lab to get to the MRT system. In the second chapter, you must find a way out of the tunnels and the platform to get out of the MRT station. In the third chapter, you navigate through the city to repair the broken cybercar needed to travel to Dr. Marcus Vole's lab. In chapter 4, you infiltrate Dr. Vole's office lab and find his outpost. And in the last chapter, you face off against Dr. Marcus Vole in his outpost. The mechanics, enemies, and environment all come together to bring you an action-packed FPS experience, so sit back and enjoy this demo of the full game.
Vitals are stabilizing. Good, you're conscious. I brought you back because we don't have time to argue about the past. You've been offline a long time. Focus on movement first, questions later. Stay relevant movement. Vitals are stabilizing. Good. You're conscious. I brought you back because we don't have time to argue about the past. You've been offline for a long time. Stay there. I'll guide you.
You were meant to stay buried.
Vitals are stabilizing. Good. You're conscious. I brought you back because we don't have time to argue about the past. You've been offline for a long time. Focus on the future, especially stay. There are drones nearby. Stay low and move fast. I'll guide you.
You were meant to stay buried.
I detect an upgrade workbench in the tunnels ahead. Make use of them wisely. You should be able to find shards lying around.
The train station is closed. Please exit the station immediately.
I know how to stop it, but I need you.
She's using you. You know that.
You might benefit from expanding your arsenal. Pick up that rifle. He was brilliant. He still is. That's the problem. Ignore his voice. He'll try to talk circles around you.
There is an unidentified specimen in the facility. Please evacuate immediately.
In that tower, I helped design it. Then he tore it all down. You're inside the core network. Expect resistance. He's adapting to you in real time.
Warning, the Revenant has entered.
This is the endgame. Don't let him distract you with philosophy.
I see every possible outcome. Your systems are efficient, but they're not